The government might be getting ready for something big, and they're not exactly broadcasting it to the public. A leaked spreadsheet from April 2025 has just exposed something truly shocking. Federal emergency planners are quietly stockpiling specific types of food. But these aren't just random pantry items. They're carefully chosen, nutrient-packed, and built to last for decades. We're talking about 6 critical survival foods. High in protein, loaded with energy, and able to stay fresh for up to 30 years. That's not a coincidence. These foods are essential for staying alive in a long-term crisis, and FEMA is already moving them into warehouses across the country, quietly and without public notice. So the real question is, what are they getting ready for? And more importantly, why now? If the government is rushing to secure these foods, maybe we should be doing the same. You don't want to be caught off guard if something major hits. In the next few minutes, we're breaking down all 6 of these must-have foods, starting with one you probably already have in your kitchen, but might be underestimating completely. Let's start with rice, the quiet hero of emergency food storage. Most people think of rice as just a side dish. But when it comes to survival, it's one of the most important foods you can have. In fact, the US government considers it so essential, it's a major part of FEMA's emergency food plans. Here's why. 1. It's a powerful source of energy. Rice is loaded with calories, the fuel your body desperately needs in a crisis. When grocery shelves are empty and food is hard to come by, rice can keep you going for days, weeks, even months. 2. It becomes a complete meal with just one addition. On its own, rice doesn't have all the nutrients your body needs. But when you combine it with beans, lentils, or even peanut butter, it turns into a complete protein. That means it provides all the essential amino acids your body needs to stay strong and healthy. 3. It lasts for decades. Properly stored in sealed containers and kept in a cool, dry place, rice can stay good for 20 to 30 years, even up to 50 in some cases. That kind of shelf life is rare, and it makes rice a no-brainer for long-term prepping. 4. It's flexible and easy to cook. Rice pairs with almost anything: canned veggies, meats, sauces, or spices, making it one of the most versatile foods in any emergency stash. If you're serious about being ready for whatever's coming, rice should be one of the first things in your emergency kit. It's cheap, filling, and built to last. And right now, it looks like the government is stocking up for a reason. Rice isn't just useful, it's incredibly easy to prepare. Whether you boil it, fry it, or steam it, rice can form the base of a wide range of meals. From stir-fries to soups, stews, or even simple rice bowls, it transforms whatever ingredients you have into a hearty, filling dish. Its mild flavor is a big win. It blends with almost any spice, seasoning, or sauce you throw at it. Think of rice as a blank canvas for your creativity, even when supplies are limited. This combo of simplicity, shelf life, and nutrition makes rice a top-tier survival food. Perfect for both short-term emergencies and long-term crises. No wonder it's number 1 on our list of essential emergency foods. Coming in at number 2. Powdered milk. The long-lasting, multitasking hero that most people overlook. When people think about emergency food, milk usually doesn't make the list. But it should. Powdered milk has been a reliable staple in government stockpiles and survival kits for decades, and there's a reason for that. First off, it's packed with vital nutrients: calcium, protein, vitamin D, and potassium, all of which are crucial during times of stress or food scarcity. It helps you maintain bone strength, muscle function, and energy levels when nutrition really matters. Second, it's affordable. Let's break it down. Powdered milk costs around $3.76 per pound, which comes out to about 37 cents per 8-ounce serving once it's mixed with water. That's way cheaper than fresh milk, and it doesn't spoil in a few days. Third, the shelf life is unbeatable. Stored properly in a cool, dry place, powdered milk can last up to 10 years or more. No fridge needed. In a blackout or emergency, That's a game changer. While fresh milk goes bad fast, powdered milk is dependable and ready whenever you need it. And finally, it's incredibly versatile. You can use it in just about anything. Soups, sauces, baked goods, pancakes, smoothies, or even as a coffee creamer. It's not just a backup. It's a key ingredient that keeps your meals nutritious and satisfying, even during tough times. When disaster strikes, comfort matters. And nothing says comfort like a creamy hot chocolate or fresh baked bread. Both made possible with powdered milk. So whether you're prepping for a power outage, supply chain breakdown, or something even bigger, powdered milk is a smart, simple way to make sure your family stays nourished. Coming up next, a protein-rich staple that lasts for decades and can keep your body strong when food options are limited. Don't miss it. Powdered milk isn't just about filling nutritional gaps during an emergency. It can actually serve as a foundation for long-term survival. Its mix of affordability, long shelf life, and flexibility makes it one of the most underrated essentials for any prepper or emergency planner. Government agencies have relied on it for decades, and there's a good reason why. It works. And if they trust it, so should we. Number 3 on our list? A creamy classic you probably already love. Peanut butter. The secret survival powerhouse. You might think of it as just a sandwich spread. But in a survival situation, peanut butter becomes liquid gold. Here's why. 1. It's loaded with nutrition. Peanut butter is rich in protein, healthy fats, and calories, all of which are essential when your body is under stress. In an emergency, when you're burning more energy and eating less often, this little jar can keep you going. 2. No cooking, no water, no fuss. It's ready to eat straight from the jar. That's a huge advantage in situations where cooking isn't possible or power is out. 3. It's compact and long-lasting. Peanut butter stores well for months, even years, if kept sealed and in a cool place. It's a reliable shelf-stable food that won't spoil quickly, which is exactly what you want when disaster hits. 4. It's comforting. Never underestimate the power of familiar, comforting food in a stressful situation. And let's be honest, who doesn't like peanut butter? It's a feel-good food that lifts morale, especially for kids. 5. It's adaptable. Eat it by the spoonful, mix it into oatmeal, use it in sauces, or pair it with rice and beans for a supercharged, protein-rich meal. And if you or someone in your family has a nut allergy, don't worry. Sunflower butter is a safe and nutritious alternative. Emergency food planners like FEMA even include it as a substitute in their kits. So whether it's peanut butter or a nut-free option, one thing is clear. This isn't just a snack. It's survival in a jar. Compact, nutritious, and almost universally loved. It's no wonder the government treats this stuff like treasure when prepping for large-scale emergencies. Think about it. If FEMA stocks it, why shouldn't you? Next up, a hearty, protein-rich staple that offers both nourishment and comfort straight from a can. You've probably got it in your pantry right now. Stick around. Let's talk about canned beans, because these aren't just cheap pantry fillers. They're a lifeline when everything goes sideways. Here's the deal. Canned beans are a survival food superstar. Why? Because they check every box. Loaded with nutrients, high in protein, fiber, iron, and energy. Ready to eat. No cooking, no water, no fuel needed. Crazy long shelf life. They last for years without losing nutrition. Government agencies like FEMA rely on canned beans for one simple reason. In a crisis, you don't always have time or resources to cook. During hurricanes, earthquakes, and long power outages, canned beans provide immediate nourishment without electricity or gas. That's why FEMA distributes millions of cans every single year, especially during extreme weather. At number 4 on our emergency food essentials list, canned beans. More than just a pantry staple, they're a lifeline in times of crisis. Why? Because these simple little cans pack a powerful punch. They're rich in protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. And best of all, They're ready to eat straight from the can. No electricity, no fuel, no cooking. In a blackout, a hurricane, or any sudden disaster, canned beans become instant nourishment when you need it most. FEMA knows this. That's why millions of cans are distributed every year, especially during seasons of extreme weather. Whether it's black beans, pinto, kidney, garbanzo, or mixed, they're all part of the government's playbook for feeding people fast in emergencies. They're more than just healthy. They're practical. Canned beans come with bilingual labels, easy open tops, and they're designed for real people in high-stress situations. Plus, they last years on the shelf without needing a fridge. That's a huge win when the power's out or supply chains break down. They're also extremely versatile. Eat them plain, throw them into soups or stews, mix with rice, or add to a salad. However you use them, they'll fill you up and keep you going. The truth is, when disaster strikes, you don't need gourmet meals. You need food that's nutritious, dependable, and easy to use. And canned beans deliver every time. At number 5, boned canned chicken. The unsung hero of emergency protein. Imagine there's no fresh meat, no fridge, and cooking feels like a luxury. That's where this humble can steps up. Boned canned chicken is a protein-packed lifesaver. It delivers high-quality protein, essential nutrients, and serious energy, all in a shelf-stable, ready-to-eat form. Whether you're stuck in a natural disaster, a long-term power outage, or just building up your food storage, this stuff is gold. And this isn't your average canned meat. This is survival-grade nutrition that the government includes in FEMA stockpiles. Why? Because it works, plain and simple. What makes it even more valuable? Versatility. You can eat it straight from the can or toss it into pastas, stews, soups, rice bowls. Whatever ingredients you have, this chicken boosts the meal. It's compact, stackable, lightweight, and fits right into bug-out bags, emergency kits, or household pantries. And the best part? It lasts years on the shelf. If the grocery stores go empty and fresh meat is nowhere to be found, this is the protein that keeps you full and fueled. It's peace of mind in a can. Practical, reliable, and proven in real disaster scenarios. No wonder it's a top pick for government planners. And it should be for you too. Coming up next, a survival grain that the U.S. government is quietly stockpiling in bulk. It's packed with nutrition, lasts for decades, and might just be the most important food you're not storing yet. Stay tuned. Number 6. Hard red winter wheat, the ultimate survival grain. This isn't just another grain, it's a lifeline. Packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, hard red winter wheat forms a rock-solid foundation for survival when disaster hits. What makes it stand out? Longevity. Unlike processed grains that lose nutritional value over time, whole wheat berries, when stored in airtight, oxygen-free containers, can last 25 years or more without spoiling. That's why the government is quietly stacking this up in FEMA storage facilities across the country. But longevity is only part of the story. Hard red winter wheat is also incredibly versatile. You can boil it into a hearty porridge, grind it into flour for baking bread, or even sprout it to get fresh greens when vegetables are impossible to find. In a crisis, when options are limited and nutrition is critical, this grain gives you flexibility and power in the kitchen. So, why is FEMA paying so much attention to it? Because when large-scale disasters hit, think hurricanes, blackouts, supply chain failures, or even global emergencies, this grain has the potential to sustain entire communities. It's not just food, it's insurance for the future. The message is clear. If this is good enough for the federal emergency stockpile, it's good enough for your own. Let's recap. These 6 essential foods, rice powdered milk, peanut butter, canned beans, boned canned chicken, hard red winter wheat, were chosen for a reason. They're long-lasting, nutritious, and incredibly useful during any crisis. Whether you're worried about storms, economic uncertainty, or just want peace of mind for your family, now is the time to prepare. By learning what the government is stocking, we gain powerful insight into how we should prepare at home. It's not about fear. It's about being smart, being ready, and staying one step ahead of whatever life throws at us. What do you think of the government's food choices? Are there other survival foods you think should be added to the list? Leave a comment below and let's start the conversation. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future updates on emergency prepping, survival tips, and smart living. Stay safe, stay ready, see you in the next one.